Hi, People Skills here. Welcome to my Archaeologist Map guide. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to track mobs through your ecology and showing you the best rotations, in my opinion, um, to help you get your map in a timely manner. I got lucky enough on my Ironman to get mine in 21.5 hours. So I'm hoping this guide will help some other people because I had people help me, and the information's out there. It's just kind of spread out into different areas and not much of it's in one spot. So there'll be three main rotations you'll be grinding over the course of your map. And the first one we're going to get into is going to be Sulfur Mines. And you'll grind both of your map pieces there in one spot. Generally, you can choose other places, but I'll show you the spot that I found worked the best for me. Okay, before we set you loose into Sulfur Mine and Pila Ku for your map pieces, I think it's important for you to be able to tag the mobs through ecology. That way it's easier for you to hunt down which mobs you're actually looking for. In order to do this, you need to have knowledge on at least one mob in each of the areas. But to start, we're going to hit our H button, go to ecology, ecology of Valencia, lava trap of Valencia, and here you're going to look for the second one in the list, which is the lava torker, and the fourth one in the list, the lava devourer. To track them, you'll click on them and then click the track button here on the right side, and then they should show up in a light blue. That will be your ones for Sulfur Mine, and then the ones for the Pila Ku will be the imprisoned. And there's two different rotations in Pila Ku that we'll be showing you. The first rotation has both the fish warder, which is one of them, and then the sorted Deportee, which is going to be your other map piece. So just go ahead and track all four of those if you haven't already, or track them as you get to the places and get the knowledge. It's not a big deal. All right, so we made it to the Sulfur Mine. This location is in the back left of Sulfur Mine. It is just below the Dekia locations on the hill. And both of your map pieces can come from this rotation. I got both of my pieces from this rotation, and I had friends. They got all their map pieces from this rotation as well. In the Sulfur Mines, both the Devourer and the Turk spawn here. This is the main rotations for the Turk, and the Turk piece is usually a little harder to get because there's less of them. You will kill tons of Devourers here. You will likely get that piece first, and if you don't, deselect the Turk after you get that piece, and then just kind of target farm the Devourers and kind of ignore the Turks to the best of your ability. You don't really want to double up on pieces if you can help it, or if you do, you just make multiple maps, put it on other characters. Not that big of a deal at the end of the day, but for the purpose of this, we're trying to get you each piece from each specific mob at your quickest availability. All right, next up we have the Deportee rotation. It's going to be at Pila Ku, south of Valencia. Whenever you're looking at the main entrance to Pila Ku, you're going to turn right and go up the hill. This rotation takes about a minute and a half to run. and it is going to be for the deportees. There are ironfish borders in this location as well, but the deportee is by far the harder of the two pieces to get. So this rotation is going to be focusing on them, as there is a better rotation, as you'll see in a few minutes, for the waters themselves. You can kill the waters while you're in this rotation. It's completely up to you. I killed everything while I was here, and then I got the deportee piece, and I went down below. There's 11 in total, so, you know, if you get lucky, you can get it in an hour or two like I did, or I've had friends that have been here for 20 hours or 30 hours. It's really a numbers game. The more you kill, the higher chance you get. That's just how treasure map or treasure item farming works. You just have to target farm, and it will make your life a little bit easier. Alright, and I'll see you at the next one. Last but not least, the water location. It has the same entrance as the Deportee, except you're going to run through the middle of the Deportee rotation to the area down below. And this is a much, much better place to farm the water piece if it's your last piece, or if someone's in the Deportee spot, because you want to farm these on Arsha. There's not many people here on NA Arsha. Sometimes you see people here, most of the time you don't. I ran across maybe 4 people in the span of 4 days down here. You can bring your horse all the way in and park it in this hallway. There are a couple of safe spots if you want to, or your camel, if you don't have a D-name. And then just follow this route. There are deportees down here. If you already have the deportee piece, ignore them. Avoid them like the plague. Do not kill them. The last thing you want to do is come down here and get a deportee piece whenever you're farming your water. You don't want that. So just ignore their existence. There's only like 5 of them down here. There's many, many, many more waters. And if you're down here, you want the water piece. You don't want to come down here for the deportee piece. Alright, so you got all your map pieces, or you think you might have got a duplicate and you want to check. You're going to bring them to Kaffir Cave. It is right beside Florin on the same street. Just run down the hill here into the cave. And you're going to break the false wall, go talk to the Kaffir journal, and it'll allow you to exchange. And after you get them exchanged, you're going to need a couple materials. But we'll show you that in the next clip. Alright, so this is a live view of me actually making my map. So you exchange the last piece, and you're going to need some gems. The gems here you see on the screen, you're going to need Topaz, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, but you're going to need the really nice versions of them, and those are likely not going to be on the market. So what you'll need to do if you're not playing Ironman, if you are playing Ironman, you're gonna have to get them yourselves. You're gonna have to make gem polishers. But if you're not playing Ironman, you need to buy 7 of each of these gems that are on the screen right now. And then you need to get 12 gem polisher in total. And then you're going to shake your resplendent gems with 3 gem polisher, and then it will make your special grade gem that you're going to use in your actual map making itself. Congratulations, you finished your map. Now you can get the archaeologist title. Now that you have the map, the requirements for that is to have the Great Expedition Crow's Nest done in your suggested tab. And if you do, you can go to Patrigo in Crow's Nest. He'll be inside of Crow's Nest and accept the quest, the Treasure's True Owner Archaeology Map. It comes with a title and it comes with a house decoration that's kind of animated. It's really cool. But if you enjoyed this guide, leave me a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a subscribe. I plan to do more guides in the future. Uh, I just kind of need feedback to see what people thought about this one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.